I'm going to be blunt. Making $10,000 a month isn't some magical thing that only the lucky ones can do. It's achievable. And if I had to start from scratch today, I know exactly how I'd make it happen as fast as possible. Now let's be clear. I'm not talking about some secret formula or hacks. I'm talking about the real stuff. The stuff that actually works even for beginners. I'm going to break it all down for you, step by step, in a way that's so simple, you could technically start making money with it tomorrow if you apply it, of course. First, let me tell you a little bit about my own story. When I was 21, I went from barely scraping by with around $400 in my bank account to hitting my first $1,000 in a day. I'll never forget that day. I ran to my parents to show them the notification on my phone. That first $1,000 day felt unreal. It felt like a huge win, and it was. But here's the thing, that wasn't the beginning. The journey to that first $1,000 day was full of failures, mistakes, and lots of trial and error. But once I figured out the right steps to take, everything changed. Let me say this right now. If you're focusing too much on morning routines, you're wasting your time. I spent months obsessing over things like cold showers, meditation, reading books, and journaling. I thought all those little rituals were going to magically turn me into a money printing machine. Spoiler alert, they didn't. What really moved the needle was the stuff that actually made me money. Things like making content, reaching out to potential clients, doing sales calls, and closing deals. The reality is, morning routines or rituals are not what's going to get you to 10K per month. That's just a distraction. Instead, you want to focus on the activities that matter, activities that actually lead to revenue. If you're a beginner, don't get caught up in thinking you need a perfect morning routine to start making money, because you don't. There was a time when I forced myself to wake up at 5 in the morning, take a cold shower, and then spend hours reading self-help books until 7 or 8. I thought it was the key to success, but before I knew it, my whole morning was gone into activities that didn't actually move the needle in my business. So these days, at the time I'm making this video, I wake up at 4:30 a.m. and I dive straight into work. I just make myself a cup of tea and that's it. I work until about 8:30 a.m., then I have breakfast, then I get back to work. And right now I work a lot of hours because I'm focused on growing my business faster and putting new strategies in place. But there's no cold shower or reading books first thing anymore. I wake up, grab a cup of tea, and get straight to work. It's as simple as that. And this routine has made me the most money. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description, and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together, we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. So what should you focus on instead? The core activities that will take up 80 to 90% of your time will be getting leads and visibility for your business and closing deals. That's it. That's how you make money. And I promise you, if you focus on these two things and do them consistently, the money will follow. And trust me, even if you're brand new to all of this, it's still completely possible. Let's talk about visibility and lead generation. This is huge. You can't make money if no one knows you exist, right? So get your offer in front of people. It doesn't matter if you're using content or social media or doing outreach or ads. The more people you put your offer in front of, the more likely you are to book meetings and to make sales. And sadly, this is where most beginners go wrong. They think the answer is a complex strategy, but it's actually really simple. You fill your pipeline with leads. If you're getting a steady stream of leads, you're going to have a steady stream of sales. It's that simple. As long as you follow a proven process, of course. At first, you want to focus on getting your first couple of customers organically. This could be through appointment setting methods or by posting content on social media. The goal here is to build that initial momentum without spending too much upfront. Once you've got the hang of it and you're making some sales, that's when you can start using paid ads to supercharge everything. This is how you create an infinite scale. Paid ads let you put money to work, so every time you put $1 in, you get $2, $3, $4, or even $5, $6, $10 out of it. That's the secret to building a business that grows fast. And ultimately, that's literally how people become millionaires. You build a machine that works for you, and that's the key to making serious money in a short time frame. If you make $1 million in 70 years, that's great. But if you make $1 million in a year, that's much better. So it's always about the speed with which you make that money. Now let's talk about mistakes. I've made plenty of them. And guess what? Because I analyzed my mistakes, they allowed me to course correct and to make a lot more money. The key is to not panic over your mistakes. Don't overthink it. Get in the trenches and start making mistakes early on. It's a good sign if you're making mistakes. Don't worry about spending a lot of money up front. Just start doing. Now, to be honest with you, most of the so-called low-entry business models out there, like dropshipping, print-on-demand, affiliate marketing, they promise a lot, but you end up making very little. So trust me, I've been down that road. So instead, I recommend starting with a service-based model. Why? Because service businesses have much higher profit margins, sometimes 80 to 98%. That's a lot better than trying to sell physical products, especially if you're just starting out. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. AI digital products, coaching, and services are the real money makers. And the best part? You don't need to have special skills or experience to get started. I'm not even kidding. I had no experience or skills when I got started. It didn't prevent me from succeeding and making lots of money. Whether you're selling an AI-powered tool or offering coaching or even digital products in a niche you're passionate about, it's way easier to make money that way than trying to sell physical products like dropshipping or affiliate marketing or print on demand, because your profits are super high, up to 95%. There are 3 ways you can deliver services or satisfy your customers. You can do it yourself, you can outsource it, or you can act as a middleman. Each method has its pros and cons, but the key is to pick one and to get started. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. Just pick a method, start offering your service, and start making money. Now, let's talk about creating a killer offer. This is where a lot of people fail. They don't think about how they can provide real value to their customers. You have to solve a real problem. Think about it. Businesses want a return on investment, so offer them something that pretty much guarantees a 10 times return. If you're dealing with consumers like B2C, focus on solving painful problems. Stuff like weight loss, overcoming addictions, helping people to make more money or improve their lives in a significant way by, for example, improving their relationships. When you can offer this kind of value, people will pay you for it. But here's the thing. Don't wait months to build something before you start selling. Don't make the mistake of spending a ton of time creating an ebook or a course before you know if anyone actually wants to buy it. That is a huge waste of time. Instead, sell the solution first. Validate your idea by selling it before you build it. This way, you can refine your offer based on actual demand. I made this mistake early on, and trust me, you don't want to waste your time and your money. If you can't sell your idea up front, that's your sign to go back to the drawing board. But if people are willing to pay for it, then you know you're on the right track. This leads us to leveraging feedback. One of the best things about selling before you build is that you can get feedback from customers right away. That feedback allows you to adjust your offer quickly. This is critical for making sure you're on the right path. If the market doesn't respond well, you can pivot fast and avoid failure. The earlier you can do this, the better. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. They're a part of the process. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why, to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description, and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together, we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. Now let's talk about the practical stuff. How do you get started? First, you need to find customers. This could mean running ads, reaching out to people directly, or using social media to get in front of your target audience. Once you've got their attention, you want to book meetings with them. And once you're on the call, if they're a good fit for what you have to offer, you close the deal. That's it. Simple, right? You also need to be able to identify profitable niches quickly. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's going to make money. Find out what people need by asking them and offer it to them. Now, you want to price on value, not just on how long it takes you to help the person. Go out there, start talking to people, and don't overthink it. Now, let's talk about consistency. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not going to happen overnight. Getting to 10K per month is going to take time, but if you keep doing the right things consistently, you'll hit your goal. Stay focused on lead generation, sales, and delivering value to your clients. Don't get distracted by shiny objects or new business ideas. Keep refining your approach and don't give up. I know you can do this. Just follow the steps, stay persistent, and keep pushing forward. Now, I know that a minority of people are going to take action and stop at nothing to win. If that's you, then click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I explain how I've been able to make $1,000 a day in profit and even more than that. And right now, we're also offering a few free strategy calls with me directly or a member of my team to help you come up with a custom game plan to help you reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we get very busy, we have very limited spots, and they fill up extremely quickly. And soon, we'll probably take the video down. So click on the link in the description below. And with that said, I'll see you on the other side.